It's not a dream, it's just my collection. Alright, hey guys, so this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a really long time now. I'm glad to, finally be able to do it. It's basically a show off of all of my really rare games. Obviously not everything in here is worth $100, but we got some really rare stuff that I'll get to pretty soon. So I don't really want to go in that much of an order, but I guess I'll go from the least valuable console to the most valuable. So let's start off with my Game Boy stuff. You got Loose. It's worth like $25 or so, which is a fair price for a Game Boy game. It's a lot of fun. I did a review on it. You should definitely check that out. It's called Kid Dracula. I should also probably mention that I won't be doing any picture sliding by or video footage because I have a lot of games to get through. I have a pretty nice amount of rare games, and I'm hoping to get a lot more. One of the games you'll be seeing, it would be in the next pickups video. I'll tell you which one when you see it. It's a pretty nice game. Anyway, so yeah, Kid Dracula. Paid $5 for this a while back at a reseller, which is pretty nice. I guess they just didn't see it and didn't know much about it. So yeah, that's one of my rare Game Boy games. I've also got anybody who's been following me, you should subscribe by the way, would know that I absolutely love this game. Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. I have 3 copies. The game itself isn't really that rare. You can go to eBay and pay $10, $15 for it. But what really makes this game valuable is this thing. The cheapest I've seen it with the box on eBay for was I think $150. I'm sure it's been cheaper, but basically paid $1 for the box, the manual, everything's in there, the plastic ads, all of that stuff. And that basically goes with one of my copies of the game, because the game didn't come with that when I paid $1 for it. Anyways, other Game Boy games, this is pretty valuable. I picked it up for $5 at a pawn shop where they normally overprice everything. It's Metroid 2: Return of Samus. I think this goes on eBay for just under $100, maybe $70, I don't know. But it's a nice pickup. It's not in perfect shape, there's a little crease over there. Other than that, it's pretty good. Then another really rare Game Boy game I have is Yogi Bear's Gold Rush. I actually picked the box up for $5 somewhere. Just the box, and then I got the other stuff in there for my girlfriend for my birthday and and the holidays. So those are my rarest Game Boy things. I have a few other rare ones. I've got like Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy Color. I've got Mega Man 4 or 5, I forget which one, but that's about it. I've got almost every Virtual Boy game, but only one of them is actually like really rare. It's Jack Bros. From what I remember, this game is like an $80 to $100 game, which is a pretty expensive. I got this in a lot off of eBay from France. That came with a bunch of games. It cost me $160. It was really worth it because I got a ton of other games with it, and I'm really happy about this. Yeah. So I guess now we'll move on to Super Nintendo games. Just do N64. I really only have one really valuable N64 game. I have a few other valuable ones. I've got like Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. That was in my pickups last week, and that game is pretty valuable. Other than that, I have all the basic stuff. Like Mario's and Super Smash Bros. And all that. But I don't really want to include those because I don't seem like a sellout. Anyways, it's Bomberman 64: The Second Attack. It's like a $60 to $80 game, which is a lot for a loose cartridge. So that's all for N64. Move that over. And then we have all of my Super Nintendo games. This is what I have the most of. It's definitely my biggest collection. Well, actually, no, I have more Nintendo games, but for valuable stuff, it's my biggest. Let's see how many I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. So I've got 11 games to show. So I'll try to do this pretty quickly. I've got Oscar over here. Give you a nice view of that. So that's Oscar. I got this along with Super Mario World and All Stars combined. I traded Mega Man 64. Pretty good deal if you ask me. It's a great shape. It feels new. I really like that game. Then we've got Uncharted Waters. which is a ton of fun. I really want New Horizons, which is the sequel to this. So I want that game, but I haven't really seen it for cheap at a price that makes me happy. So I haven't got that yet. Then we got SWAT Cats, which is I still have some stickers that I need to get rid of off of this. This is a great game. It's worth like $30-$40. So I thought that deserved to be in there. And now is when we get into the here I'll go through some less valuable stuff still. Got Mega Man Soccer. This is only really here because I keep all my Super Nintendo Mega Man together. So Mega Man Soccer, $20 to $30. I think closer to 20. Mega Man X, it's not that valuable. Tons of people have it. Probably the best of this X series, at least on the Super Nintendo. Then X2, and this is where things started getting more valuable because they used that special graphics chip. That's X2. And then the one that's actually, worth a pretty penny is Mega Man X3, which I do like a lot too. And then a few more Super Nintendo games. Here we've got Hagane. I don't know Hagane. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. It's a pretty fun game. As you can see, I've got a little. That goes for $100, $120. We've got Metal Warriors, in great shape. Picked that up from a flea market, but not that long ago. That's gonna be my next pickups video. I'm very happy to have this. Goes for like $80. And then almost last, we've got Castlevania Dracula X. Once again, very happy to have this game. Very rare, like $100 about. So I've got quite a valuable collection going on here. Let's get into the NES stuff. So here's some of my favorite. I don't have that many really rare valuable NES things, but got Mega Man 6 in the box. Very nice. Got all the stuff. Got that for $40, worth about 60 or 70, I think. And we've got King Neptune's Adventure, which is a really fun Color Dreams game. I know those fun and Color Dreams don't generally go in the same sentence, unless if there's a not. Color Dreams are not fun. But yeah, anyways, this is a lot of fun. I'm very happy to have this. Picked it up not too long ago. Then we got the Tetris Tengen cart. Tengen, whatever. I really like tank games that are made by Tengen. Like Awesome Possum was made by them. Which is awesome. Anyways, yeah, it's a pretty rare game. Didn't cost me that much. Then we've got... Oh yeah, how did I forget? My Super Nintendo game back here. I've got my Earthbound box and everything. Pretty big and pretty heavy with stuff in there, Yeah, I love the game. I did a review on it, which you should check out. It's a lot of fun, really cool. Anyways, yeah, so that I'm very happy to have that in my collection as well. Then what else do we have? Got my two rarest Nintendo games. Oops. Very happy to have these. I got them at the same time from the same place. Flinstone Surprise at Dino Peak and Bubble Bubble Part 2. Paid a pretty penny for these. I traded a bunch of stuff for them, but I'm extremely happy to have them. They are some of my favorite games in my collection, along with basically everything that you see here. Bubble Bobble 2 is a really fun game. I'll keep these up here, show off. Bubble Bobble 2 is a really fun game, but Flintstones, it's okay. If you're talking about a game that you just want to play, then I don't recommend you spend the $250 to $400, depending on when you're buying it, that it would cost to get this guy. But it's a really fun game. If you're looking to collect stuff and you ever see it for cheap, like under $200, just grab it. Even if you see it for that, you can just resell it. It'll sell. Same thing for this guy. It's not worth as much. I think it's the general consensus is that it's worth around $140, $150. For me, it was like $120 in the trade. This guy was like $250 in the trade. you know, I traded some nice stuff, but they're not as nice as these two games. In that trade, I also got King Neptune's Adventure, and you know, some other great stuff. Anyways, so yeah, those are my two rarest games, and that is everything I have. Well, everything I have. That's all my, you know, really rare things. There are a few other, you know, valuable-ish games, you know, $25, $30 that I just didn't show. But overall, you know, that's my best stuff. Here's the stack of the Super Nintendo stuff. You know, overall, that's my best stuff. I'm sure I missed a few in there, but really, this is my rarest stuff. Anyways, thank you for watching. I really hope you subscribe now that you've seen all the rest stuff in my collection. I'm hoping to get the game Aero Fighters for the Super Nintendo. That I'm really hoping to get. I'm supposed to be getting it. I made plans to get it. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. You know, I'm on vacation now for the next another week, and so I'm just trying to make as many videos as possible because, you know, there's a rush before exams when I get back to school, all that stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you comment, subscribe. You know, I appreciate subscribers and likes as well. So yeah, have a great evening or rest of the day, whatever. See you soon.